Please subscribe, and you can download this code from description below. Asynchronous programming in Python has become increasingly popular, especially with the introduction of the async and await keywords. These keywords are part of the asyncio module, which provides a framework for writing asynchronous code using coroutines. In this tutorial, we'll explore the basics of asynchronous programming in Python using async/await, along with practical code examples. In traditional synchronous programming, each operation is executed sequentially, and the program waits for each operation to complete before moving on to the next one. Asynchronous programming, on the other hand, allows you to execute multiple operations concurrently without waiting for each one to finish. Asynchronous programming is particularly useful for I/O bound operations, such as network requests and file I/O, where waiting for the operation to complete would waste valuable time. The asyncio module is the foundation of asynchronous programming in Python. It provides an event loop that manages asynchronous tasks. Tasks are represented by coroutines, which are functions defined with the async keyword. Let's start by creating a simple asynchronous function using the async def syntax. In this example, the hello function prints hello, then asynchronously sleeps for 1 second using asyncio.sleep, and finally prints world. The asyncio.run function is used to run the asynchronous function in the default event loop. To run multiple async functions concurrently, we can use the asyncio.gather function. Here's an example. In this example, the main function uses asyncio.gather to run the foo and bar functions concurrently. The total execution time is approximately the maximum time of the individual tasks. Asynchronous programming is particularly useful when dealing with I/O bound tasks, such as making multiple HTTP requests concurrently. Let's see how to use asyncio with the IOP library to make asynchronous HTTP requests. In this example, the fetch function is an asynchronous coroutine that makes an HTTP GET request using IOP. The main function creates a list of URLs, creates a list of tasks by calling fetch for each URL, and then uses asyncio.gather to run these tasks concurrently. Finally, it prints the first 50 characters of each response. Asynchronous programming in Python using async/await and the asyncio module can significantly improve the performance of I/O bound tasks. It allows you to write concurrent code that efficiently manages multiple asynchronous operations. Experiment with these concepts and consider incorporating them into your projects where applicable. Remember that not all tasks benefit from asynchronous programming, and it's essential to assess the nature of your workload before deciding to use async/await. ChatGPT